Warning: this program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Pyro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to D-League Episode 7. I am, of course, your host for tonight, Mick McMichaels, here live, and we have 4 massive matches planned for you tonight, folks. The D-League Championship Tournament rages on, and we are officially in the quarterfinals for the D-League Championship. Like I said, 4 massive matches going on here tonight, folks, all of which are involved in the D-League Championship Tournament. 8 men remain in the tournament, folks. By the end of the night, we will be down to our semi-finals, our final 4, as these 8 superstars will compete for the gold to be crowned the first ever D-League Championship in Extreme CAW Wrestling. Thank you so much for joining us here, folks. We apologize that the episode has been delayed. Here comes Mysterius, a man who was absolutely dominated by the debut of Big John Donovan last episode on episode 6. As you can see there, folks, not a good time for Mysterious, but he is here tonight as he has won his first match in the D-League Championship Tournament, and he will be looking to further himself in the tournament here tonight as he goes up against his opponent in the bracket. That is, of course, the Thunder. But what a match. What a debut by Big John Donovan. Didn't honestly think that Mysterious would be able to make his way out here tonight, but he seems to be in good spirits, good physical shape. But can he defeat this man, an incredibly talented superstar in Extreme CAW Wrestling, folks? The Thunder has made quite a name for himself in D-League. And here he comes down to the ring looking to further himself in the D-League Championship Tournament. Once again, I'd like to welcome you, the fans, to D-League Episode 7 as we approach closer to the newly announced CPV. Of course, on Episode 11, we announced that the next CPV for Extreme CAW Wrestling, folks, will be the Royal Rumble. That's right, 30 superstars in Extreme CAW Wrestling will compete for a #1 contendership spot for the ECW title. Lots of events still waiting to unfold. Of course, we have some matches already booked for the Royal Rumble. Plenty more still to come, which I am sure we will find out on Episode 12 of ECW, which will come very soon after D-League Episode 7 tonight, folks. We will be announcing that date very soon, so stay tuned on our Facebook, our Twitter, and the ECW forums, where you can stay up to date on everything Extreme CAW Wrestling. But here we go now. Mysterious and the Thunder kicking the night off. First match of the ECW Championship Tournament here. And here we go. Look at this. Mysterious looking in fighting form here with an arm drag across the ring. The Thunder going for a ride. Very quickly, Mysterious trying to rebound from his vicious match. Uneven, in my opinion. The size of Big John Donovan, as we all saw, absolutely massive, folks. Just a powerhouse. He will not be in action tonight, but we have been told that he is in the building. And of course, his manager, Mickey Willis, will be with his other client tonight in Sylvio Salvatore when he goes up against RJ Drake. Here we go, and Hurricanrana there to the Thunder. Mysterious early on in control of this match. But the Thunder, with a quick trip there, can turn the tides very quickly. Both of these superstars more than capable of high-fly maneuvers. And here comes one here, possibly this. Oh, a drop kick to the back. Catapulting himself from the top ropes there. The Thunder jumping onto the outside of the ring. And now, oh my goodness, Mysterious going flying over the stairs. The Thunder not pulling any punches here. Both of these superstars must realize what's at stake. There's a moonsault onto the Thunder on the outside here. And another one from the other side by Mysterius. We are down to our final 8 in the tournament, as I said only moments ago, folks. By the end of this evening, we will have the final 4. And now the Thunder, oh no, faking. Quickly realizing that Mysterius was coming back into the ring. Looked like he was going to go for another high-risk maneuver there onto the outside, but Mysterius catching them and sliding back into the ring. Now look at this. Oh, we got a hip toss there. The Thunder quickly reversing in, and there is a huge clothesline by the Thunder, gaining momentum now, going up to the top ropes, and we got a moonsault, and it lands. The Thunder landing a moonsault, and with a backflip of his own. He is pumped up. Oh, but Mysterius gets up quickly. And a side kick to the face of the Thunder. What a match. Oh, look at this. Mysterious high-risk maneuver here, and a crossbody down to the Thunder. And now going to the outside. Oh, Mysterius looking for some redemption from last week. Is that such a good idea? Mysterious doesn't have much luck with tables. You gotta wonder. Oh, look at this, folks. Oh, my goodness. Thought the Thunder was going to reverse that for a second, but no, Mysterious turning it into a powerbomb of sorts. And could this put him away? It looks like he's about to go for a pin here. Is this going to put the Thunder away? Mysterious, 2 count. Oh, Mysterious almost getting into that next round of the D-League Championship Tournament. And look at this, another springboard. Oh my God, these two competitors are something else, folks. Here we go. We got a pin now from the Thunder, just a 1 count. Mysterious kicking out. What a match this has already been. Still 3 more to come later tonight. Thank you once again for joining us on D-League Episode 7. Wow. Of course, the finals of this championship tournament, folks, will be happening at the Royal Rumble. We got another pin here. The finals of this tournament for the ECW D-League Championship will occur at the Royal Rumble, folks. What a night the Royal Rumble is already shaping up to be. The first time we will see both ECW superstars on the main roster combined with D-League superstars on the same card. And another huge neck breaker there by Mysterious, and another moonsault. What an even match this has been so far, and another springboard. Is that going to put the Thunder away? Do enough damage to these guys. Oh, but wait a second, Mysterious missing that sidekick. One of his signature moves. Oh, but look at this! A Hurricanrana into a pin. Unbelievable. And the Thunder reversing it into a roll-up of his own. Is this going to do it? No! Oh, no, not this. Oh, and a reversal again. I can't keep up. Reverse once again from the Thunder, and almost kicked out. Oh, my goodness. What a move there by Mysterious. The Thunder almost turning it around and now going into the table, and this could spell trouble for either of these superstars. Tables are never a good sign, especially when the top is ripped off right in the first match. And now the Thunder looking to capitalize on the uncovered table here. Oh, but now he's going into the ring. What's he doing? Oh, wait a second. No! Oh, my goodness! The Thunder! Unbelievable move! A springboard from the apron through the table, and Mysterious's luck, bad luck with the tables, excuse me, continues to just worsen. He should just not even go near those things. Last week, of course, Big John Donovan putting him through, and now the Thunder turning it around, even though Mysterious uncovered that table, and Mysterious now looking like he's going to be in some trouble. The Thunder now with Falcon Arrow, and it lands. Oh my goodness. This could spell the end for Mysterious, but the Thunder's not pinning him. No, of course, he's going to go for the Lionsault, his other special move, folks. And this could be it for Mysterious right in the center of the ring. The Thunder 2 and 3. The Thunder has officially etched himself in the Final 4, ladies and gentlemen, the semi-finals, and the Thunder is your first entrant into that Final 4, folks. What a match from both these superstars. Mysterious, look at this Hurricanrana. Unbelievable move there by Mysterious. But unfortunately, the Thunder able to capitalize on that uncovered table, which in my opinion was the turning point in this match. Here's that Falcon Arrow once again. Bam! Right down to the mat. And of course, here is that moonsault, that Lionsault that the Thunder is so good at. And that has just solidified his chances in the D-League Championship Tournament bracket. Here it is, folks. The Thunder, top right, moving on. He will face the winner of William Williams and Cardinal Sin to come later tonight, folks. Can the Thunder make it all the way? I'm sure the Thunder believes that he can make it all the way. I'm sure all of these superstars truly believe that they can be the next D-League champion, the first D-League champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to D-League Episode 7. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We have so many exciting matches in store for you here tonight. Last week on ECW main roster, what the hell happened there at the end? Looks like the Ministry of Blood has formed when we saw the debut of seemingly the leader of Metaphor and Hale, and of course that was Leandrin, making her debut, taking credit for all of the weirdness that's been going on, Metaphor disappearing and Hale being brainwashed, of course right here on D-League once upon a time. Seems like it was so long ago, but man, talk about throwing a screw into the mix. Now we got the DOA, we got the Ministry of Blood, and we don't even know who our number one contender is for the ECW Championship, as of course last week we saw Brent and Tyrant one-on-one in a Battle Royal match against the Nook of the North and Papu Papu. Papu and the Nook, of course, being eliminated prior to Brent and Tyrant once again in that long rivalry of theirs, going at it only to be interrupted by Metaphor, Leandrin, and Hale. Gotta wonder what will unfold on episode 12. Will Donald Sinclair have a solution for our number one contendership going into Royal Rumble? Who will be facing Metaphor at the Royal Rumble? More importantly, who will we be seeing in the Royal Rumble? But here we go with our second match. Here is, of course, RJ Drake already in the ring, and here he comes now. We spoke about him earlier, folks. There is Mickey Willis with his client, Sylvio Salvatore. One very fascinating thing about this tournament, folks, is that, of course, as I mentioned earlier, the finals will be occurring at the Royal Rumble CPV, but this also enables the two D-League Championship finalists to be entered into the Royal Rumble. Now, can you imagine if whoever's in the final here for the D-League Championship, if they somehow can go on, win the D-League Championship that night, and win the Royal Rumble? You gotta wonder what that does for ECW. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, folks, but there's a very real possibility. Depending on which number these guys draw, it's completely random. Depending on which number these guys draw, you absolutely never know what can happen in the Royal Rumble. This is the first Royal Rumble Extreme CAW Wrestling has had, and quite frankly, folks, I quite honestly haven't been more excited for CPV, I don't think, ever. So, man, lots of exciting stuff coming up, folks. But first, we got our second match here tonight. Oh, and look at this, RJ Drake starting it off strong. He knows what's at stake here against Sylvio Salvatore, but so does Salvatore. Absolutely huge slam down to the mat there on RJ Drake. RJ Drake has made quite a name for himself, coming into D-League a little bit later in the game. But man, has he made a name for himself. But look at Salvatore. Unbelievable pump handle slam, sliding through RJ's legs. Although he is the bigger opponent, looking like he can match Drake, or at least compete with him on that level of speed that RJ Drake is so known for here in D-League. Of course, we have Mickey Willis, a very involved manager of both Sylvio Salvatore and Big John Donovan now, as we saw last episode on D-League. Mickey Willis has made a statement in the past that he does not consider Sylvio Salvatore and Big John Donovan to be in a faction with him, as they are his own clients and his own. So Mickey Willis has no problem taking on extra clients, I would imagine. Oh, and here he gets right up on top, trying to get involved, trying to distract RJ Drake from the top ropes. Not able to do it as RJ lands that huge crossbody on Salvatore As I said earlier, Mickey Willis, one of the most involved managers we have in Extreme CAW Wrestling, D-League or main roster, folks. The guy knows what he's doing, though. Experienced boxing coach of over 25 years. Of course, that must be transferable to Extreme CAW Wrestling. But now RJ has got Sylvio in a predicament here. It looks like a tornado DDT, and it lands right in the center of the ring. Sylvio Salvatore, of course, holding his head there, being slammed down to the mat. And again, RJ Drake flipping over, almost folding Sylvio in half. In complete control here in this match, folks. RJ Drake now with a punch to the face. And now what do we got? Oh, and a swinging neck breaker. Sylvio Salvatore is in some trouble. Mickey Willis now, 1 count. Looking on almost helplessly as his client takes an absolute beating from RJ Drake. Oh, but wait a sec. Nope, trying to turn it around. RJ not having it. Also, last episode of Extreme CAW Wrestling, episode 11, we saw the return of one of the pioneers of Extreme CAW Wrestling, folks. That is, of course, that's right, Blake Tedley. There's a name we haven't said in a while, folks. He, of course, made his seeming return to help his ex-partner of the Wildcards, Antonio the Awesome, out. And, of course, that resulted, as you know if you watched it, Antonio the Awesome being crowned the new hardcore champion, defeating JWG in an upset victory. Blake Tedley coming out, helping his partner, and because it was a hardcore match, no disqualification was there and available. JWG took an absolute beating, a double team. I've got to wonder what will occur next episode of Extreme CAW Wrestling, as it is episode 12, folks. That's right, the final episode before the Royal Rumble CPV. We are already at our 3rd CPV. It's unbelievable. And now these two guys on the outside of the ring, absolutely just laying into each other. Gotta make sure they don't get a double count out here. Well, who knows what happens in the D-League bracket. Salvatore coming back into the ring, and now RJ. Oh, wait a second, off the ropes! Salvatore did not see it coming. A flying elbow setting him up perfectly for another moonsault, but it misses. And this could turn the tides immensely in Sylvio Salvatore's favor. If he can just capitalize, land that devastating special move, that sort of double knee gutbuster. But now 1, 2. Oh, RJ Drake could have had a 3 count there. Who knows, folks? But now Mickey Willis doing what he does best and getting involved in this match, but not working, as RJ Drake is down for another pin. 1. No, Sylvio Salvatore. It doesn't matter if the ref was counting that one anyways, meat. Russian leg sweep, turning the tides now. May have provided just enough time for RJ Drake to get a special move here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but wait a second! Sylvio Salvatore was going for his special move. RJ Drake able to turn the tides now, and he's going up top, but Mickey Willis! The referee's not looking! The referee's not looking! He was focused on Sylvio Salvatore being down on the mat, and RJ Drake just got thrown down by Mickey Willis, and now we got a roll-up here by Sylvio Salvatore. No! No! Oh my god! Oh my god, Mickey Willis just saved his client's hide. And maybe that's why they pay the big bucks for a guy like Mickey Willis. He just absolutely screwed RJ Drake out of the D-League Championship tournament. Oh my god, folks. Look at this one more time here. Oh no, that is not good. Right there, a roll-up right after Mickey Willis tossed RJ Drake from the top ropes. RJ looking for a high-risk maneuver. Could have possibly won the match with that, but no, Mickey Willis, the savior for Sylvio Salvatore, the referee focusing on Sylvio in the ring, and that provided just enough to perform a roll-up on RJ Drake. So there you have it, folks. On the top left, Sylvio Salvatore is moving on to the Final Four, and RJ Drake, you gotta imagine, is livid. Oh, man. Well, there you have it, folks. 2 of the 4 of the Final Four of the D-League Championship Tournament have made it. That is, of course, the Thunder, and as we've seen right here, a screw job by Mickey Willis. Sylvio Salvatore moving on. But folks. I was talking about it earlier. What an exciting CPV we have coming up, folks. That is, of course, the Royal Rumble, folks. And this is what we have stored for you so far. Plenty more to be added, but of course, Shant and Colossus in a no disqualification match. These two are ready to rumble, folks. Of course, we have the Women's Championship on the line. Hattori Hanzo, #1 contender, going up against champion Kimberly Page. And the Tag Team Champions, where the Misfits will once again try and get the titles they so want and deserve back against the long-time Chi-Town Slide. And of course, the D-League Championship Finals, as you see right there. Still undecided, folks, but we will have decided our finalists next episode on D-League. And here we go, the party rages on. The third of 4 matches here tonight, folks. This man has made a name for himself in D-League. His name is Cardinal Sin. Cardinal Sin making his debut in Extreme CAW Wrestling as part of a CAW contest. Coming in, obviously D-League superstars, you know, sometimes they may tend to look at you a little different. Mark Brandel had a hard time coming into Extreme CAW Wrestling, but very quickly made a name for himself. Cardinal Sin and the Thunder both coming in via a CAW contest, and both of them. Well, look at the Thunder earlier tonight, folks, making a name for himself. Can Cardinal Sin defeat Double W here tonight to further himself in the D-League tournament? This is going to be a good match, folks. This is going to be a good one. These two are absolute powerhouses. William Williams, absolutely stunning in-ring ability, very technical wrestler. The suplexes this guy can pull off in the ring is something like I've never seen before. On the flip side, Cardinal Sin is an absolutely vicious opponent. You do not want to be going toe-to-toe with him. And just ask Silas Moore, who has been on the receiving end of Cardinal Sin's attacks in previous weeks. That has seemed to cool down over the past little while, but Silas Moore and Cardinal Sin, for whatever reason, have not taken a liking to one another. Arguably being the top 2 superstars on the roster of the D-League right now. But here we go, William Williams, Cardinal Sin, huge matchup, biggest matchup of their career in Extreme CAW Wrestling, and here we go, Cardinal Sin. The size matchup is there, folks. These two are extremely strong superstars. Cardinal Sin, with that absolutely vicious razor's edge. And William Williams, of course, with that gut wrench suplex. Both devastating maneuvers. But look at this huge back body drop, and it lands on William Williams. As Cardinal Sin looking to take advantage early on in this match. You almost have to against a guy like Double W here. Coming from Great Britain. Wonder how I figured that one out, folks. Huge boot to the face there by Double W. Looking to capitalize with a Russian leg sweep there on Cardinal Sin. So far we have the Thunder in the semifinals along with Sylvio Salvatore, as we just saw a roll-up victory there. Who will join them in this match here, folks? Double axe handle by Cardinal Sin. You think this match is good, folks? You haven't even seen the main event yet. Of course, we have the powerhouse monster, Aurelius, who made his debut a few episodes ago on D-League. We haven't seen him in action since then. Absolute devastating torture rack that he brings to the ring. And of course, Silas Moore we have seen in action so many times in D-League. And of course, that devastating flying sidekick that can come out of absolutely nowhere. And to the point at hand, oh, William Williams going for another big boot in the corner. Cardinal Sin not allowing it to happen, holding that boot and throwing him back into the middle of the ring. And look at that slam there by William Williams. Woo! Tongue-tied, William Williams It's tough. It's tougher than you think. A huge belly-to-belly. There's that technical ability I spoke of earlier with double W here, folks. He knows how to throw his opponents around the ring, that's for sure. Kick to the gut, coming out of nowhere. Cardinal Sin, of course, he is a sinner, it says in his theme song. But a sinner to the point, playing very dirty in his matches. But you know what? What do we got here, folks? Oh, look at this, a huge swing. We've seen William Williams do this before, and a huge swing to Cardinal Sin, throwing him into the corner of the ring there. Cardinal Sin not afraid to pull any low blows, cheap punches, whatever can get him, especially in this case, into the next round of the D-League Championship Tournament. Cardinal Sin said when he was joining Extreme CAW Wrestling D-League that his main goal was, of course, much like many of the other D-League superstars, to make it to that main roster, and one day, the Extreme CAW Wrestling Champion. But first, oh, we got a roll up here. Could this get him that much closer to the ECW D-League Championship? No, it doesn't. 2 count by Cardinal Sin. William Williams just kicking out. Cardinal Sin fighting so hard for that D-League Championship, much like everybody else is in this D-League Championship tournament. What a tournament it has been so far. We've seen early outs, such as the Brooklyn Bulldozer getting eliminated very quickly in this tournament. And that was an upset victory from the Thunder. Oh, but wait a second here, folks. Wait a second. Here we go. Signature move and a fall-away slam by Cardinal Sin, catching double W out of nowhere, and Cardinal Sin trying to signal for the end here. Could this be it? He can somehow get double W into the center of the ring. Oh, but wait a second. Irish whip reverse here, and now, once again, oh no, but wait a second. Cardinal Sin reversing it into a face slam of sorts, and now this could spell trouble for his opponent, double W. But no, double W reversing it here. That could have been the Razor's Edge, but wait a second, another reversal. Look at this, folks. Unbelievable performance by these two superstars. And now, Cardinal Sin trying to regain his composure here. Double W coming running at him, and look at this. Huge German suplex on Cardinal Sin. Now William Williams looking to capitalize. There it is, folks, the double gut wrench. Cardinal Sin can't get out of it, and it lands. That could spell the end coming out of nowhere. This is the finisher too, and he is moving. Oh no. Cardinal Sin somehow able to kick out here. But William Williams with another slam. That is a signature move, folks, down to the mat. Sort of I have no idea what even to call that. And now a pin, and this is going to put Cardinal Sin away, but still Cardinal Sin able to kick out somehow from 2 magnificent maneuvers here from William Williams. Oh, but wait a second, coming out of nowhere, setting up for the Razor's Edge. Williams can't get out of it. Can Cardinal Sin land it? Looks like he's going for a ride, and yes, he does. Now all he needs is the pin, but can he get a 3 count here? 2, 3. Cardinal Sin has just engraved himself into the semi-finals of the D-League tournament, just like that, folks. Wow. You know, you need to have the technical ability. You need to have the power. You need to have the wherewithal. But in Cardinal Sin's point, right here in this match, folks, taking almost 2 finishers in this match, you have to have the heart to be able to kick out just like he did right there against the devastating gut-wrench suplex. Ultimately, if your opponent can't pin you 1, 2, 3, that gives you every chance available, just like Cardinal Sin got here, to land that Razor's Edge and put double W down 1, 2, 3. Folks, there is our D-League Championship Tournament bracket. William Williams is officially out. Cardinal Sin is in. There you have it, folks. Cardinal Sin is moving on in the tournament. William Williams, unfortunately, will not be. Wow. Oh, look at this, folks. We've got Spencer Andrews in the back with the man himself, Big John Donovan, making his debut. Let's see what he has to say here. Open challenge. Big John Donovan laying down an open challenge to anybody on the D-League roster. Jesus, Mickey Willis. Not even up to Big John's shoulders there. You see the size difference, folks. Look at the size of that man. So there you have it. Big John Donovan, next episode on D-League Episode 8. Laying out an open challenge for any superstar on the roster that like to step in the ring toe-to-toe with Big John. Wow. So there you go. Already matches set up besides the semi-final matches, one of which is already set up right now, folks, as you see on the right side of the bracket that we just showed you. Cardinal Sin will be going head-to-head against the Thunder. Both CAW contest winners. What a match that'll be, folks. Two totally different fighting styles, but look at this specimen here, folks. One of the newer superstars in Extreme CAW Wrestling D-League. His name, of course, is Aurelius. It's like a Greek god, folks. You've got to wonder, how is Silas Moore, if at all possible, going to be able to weasel his way through this match against Aurelius? Can he come out on top? Aurelius with a very, very stellar debut. We saw that vicious torture rack almost breaking his opponent in half in that match, folks. If he can somehow get Silas Moore into that torture rack, he could just get his way into the semi-finals and will end up facing Sylvio Salvatore and will have a 1 in 4 chance at the D-League Championship. Gotta wonder, folks, like I was talking about earlier, the finals of this D-League Championship tournament presents, obviously, not just an opportunity for the D-League Championship, but an opportunity to compete with the main roster on Royal Rumble. So here he comes now, folks. The flying sidekick, Silas Moore. Speaking of high-fly superstars, when you think high-fly in Extreme CAW Wrestling D-League, you think Silas Moore, folks. This guy, the stuff we have seen him, the quickness, the speed, the agility, whatever you want to call it, folks, Silas Moore is something special. And I truly believe that one day we will see him on the main roster. But all main roster talks aside, these guys are focused on one thing, and there you go. Both opponents running at each other, and Silas Moore immediately going up to the top ropes with a flying drop kick, and now up to the other corner, flying drop kick. Aurelius not able to keep up with Silas Moore now, and now up to the other corner, flying drop kick, a third drop kick, and now off the top ropes and a flying drop kick. Jeez! Silas Moore not playing around. Coming into the ropes again, and Aurelius not having it, folks. Finally saying, you know what, mate? I'm getting sick and tired of this. And now Aurelius, look at this, just throwing Silas Moore into the ropes like a rag doll. This is our main event here, folks. Our fourth and final match here tonight of the D-League Championship Tournament. This fourth superstar, whether it be Aurelius or Silas Moore, will be entered into the semifinals and will be going up against Sylvio Salvatore and his manager, very helpful manager as we saw earlier, Mickey Willis. So here we go. Aurelius finally able to turn the tides after that slew of drop kicks from Silas Moore, throwing Silas Moore into the ropes. The size difference alone, Aurelius has to be over 50 pounds heavier than Silas Moore. Just an absolute tank. Now Aurelius into the ropes and a little bit of trouble here again, and a huge chop to the chest, knocking Aurelius down to the mat. Silas Moore fighting for his life here against obviously a much larger superstar. As he showed at the very beginning of this match, using his quickness and agility will prove to be handy. And now Silas on the top ropes. Aurelius could be in some trouble here. Oh, but going down, but able to roll on the outside of the ring and follows up with a quick clothesline to Aurelius. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Even though Silas Moore may not land the move, he still has the wherewithal to catch himself and roll out of the way, or at least recover from the high-risk maneuver. And now we got a flying drop kick taking Aurelius off the apron. And on the flip side of having the wherewithal to recover from those moves, Silas Moore really puts his body on the line. Now Aurelius. Oh, and a huge belly-to-belly. Silas Moore almost going right off the steel steps out there. That could have proved a game changer for this entire match. Aurelius getting back in, doesn't want to get counted out here. Could get a count out against Silas if he's not able to get up. And Silas able to get back up into the ring. Oh, but look at this. Aurelius taunting Silas. Maybe a bad idea, as there is a huge crossbody. Aurelius has never faced Silas before. And that, folks, could prove costly in the end here. But no, Aurelius again absolutely overpowering Silas Moore. And now we got a pin here. Could this do it? 2 count. Aurelius, no. Silas able to kick out. Look at this, a monkey flip here. Monkey flip out of the corner, and Silas Moore once again looking for a high fly maneuver, coming over the top ropes, and a huge crossbody once again. Aurelius down to the mat, and there's another crossbody, but it misses. Aurelius starting to get the hang of this. Oh, but wait a second. Silas may not know what's coming here. Oh, nobody gets out of the way just in the nick of time. Aurelius looking like he was setting up for something big. Possibly that devastating torture rack that could have solidified his spot into the semi-finals. What a night it's already been, folks. We have 3 of the 4 superstars in the semi-finals in the D-League Championship Tournament. Could Aurelius get in now? No. Got him in a headlock here. Oh, and a huge elbow, weakening his opponent. Oh, and look at that, just jamming both of his legs into the chest of Aurelius. Who is going to come out on top here, folks? What a slew of matches we have seen tonight. Aurelius, the powerhouse, versus Silas Moore, the quick agility. What will prevail in this match? Aurelius seemingly, almost coming out on top. Seemingly the master of submission here in D-League. But Silas Moore able to flip him over the top. Flip him over the top, but goes for a kick there, but no! They're back on the mat. Aurelius taking Silas Moore right back down. His power, his absolute power is showing. Those crossbodies, drop kicks, those high fly maneuvers, seemingly no effect on Aurelius, but no, just a 1 count there. It would seem that Aurelius's damage is much, much more effective than Silas Moore. Aurelius able to take many more attacks than Silas Moore, perhaps. This jumping over his opponent now, and a huge clothesline crossbody, and Silas Moore is officially pumped up, folks. Now what's he got planned? Aurelius throwing him into the corner, running into the corner. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Huge chop to the chest, but now Aurelius going into the corner. And now Silas in the corner. Aurelius coming at him, but he misses. A huge kick to the... Oh my god, a kick to the face, but wait a sec! Flying sidekick! Flying sidekick lands on Aurelius. 1, 2, no way! 3, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, that's how quickly the match can change. Unbelievable performance by Silas Moore, landing that flying sidekick there, folks. Let's see this one more time. Coming into the corner, getting a kick to the face, dazed and confused, and the flying sidekick, allowing Silas Moore to land that flying sidekick. So Silas Moore is coming out on top, looking for a handshake here, but Aurelius not having any of it. Obviously not a happy camper, leaving the ring. Oh, but wait a second, look behind Silas Moore here, folks. That is, of course, Cardinal Sin. As I mentioned earlier, these two have not gotten along. Oh, come on. You're not even facing him in the next round, meat. What are you doing, Cardinal Sin? has got the Razor's Edge. Silas Moore, a very tired Silas Moore, just took a Razor's Edge. His celebration cut short thanks to this man, Cardinal Sin, folks. Once again, Cardinal Sin attacking, blindsiding Silas Moore, but regardless of that attack, Silas Moore is in the Final Four, the semi-finals, coming very soon.